Oh, Seven Citizens, Black here from Casa Black Gaming, and I hope you're having a great week so far. Now today I wanted to offer up a really quick guide for those who are new to the game who might be having trouble landing their ships because the views can be different and obstructive depending on your ship size and of course where you're landing. Now if you find this guide helpful and enjoy the quick format, then please like and subscribe, and if you need further help in the game, then please consider joining my Discord where I and others in the channel are there to answer questions that you might have. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to this quick guide. Alright, let's talk camera angles because this for me is where better landings begin and what the whole guide is about. Now for you purists out there who want to keep the cockpit view, by all means you can do this, and this video is not really meant for you, so that's a heads up for you to go ahead and X off the video if you're not interested in third person viewed landings. No judgment here. Now I will be demonstrating third person landing views and how to make that easier for players. So the first thing I recommend is getting accustomed to the camera controls. While in third person, holding down Z by default allows you to rotate the view around the ship. Now if you want to change to some more advanced controls that are still easy to do and gives you better angles, then holding F4 plus the arrow keys can pan the camera left or right or in and out. To move the camera up and down, you'll want to use F4 plus page up and page down by default. So depending on the size of your ship, you might want to move the camera up higher to see the full top length of the ship, which to me makes it easier to land for a great many of these ships, especially on a newer ship like the Drake Vulture, which has those long forks sticking out in the front, and the default camera view does not quite show them, so pulling up into a hangar can lead to me running those forks into the wall like you see here. Now changing that view a little, as you see here, allows me to see those forks and I can land a bit further back without having to hit the wall. Now larger ships like the Carrack have similar issues due to their massive size, and sometimes even the camera angles has its limits, but overall I find this helps. Now once you have the camera angle where you like it, you can program it to hotkeys, which is super easy to do by simply holding down the F4 key and any one of the number keys on the right side number keypad on your keyboard. For instance, if you want to program that top view I used earlier on the Vulture, get your view right first, then press and hold F4 and then the number 1 keypad for a few seconds together, and then release. Now anytime you tap F4 plus that 1 key, you're going to automatically go right back to that view. You could also of course set this up to be a 1 key function if your keyboard supports that. Now another camera angle I like to program is an above view, which helps with landing in drop down hangars or anytime you need to go straight down really. Position that camera overhead using Z and your mouse with some extra nudges holding the F4 key and the arrows or the page up and down keys to get your full top of the ship view from overhead. Make sure you get the full ship to show on your screen, and I like to have a little bit of space around the ship as well. You can go up as high as you need to. Now program it on a different number key, so maybe the number 2 key this time by holding F4 and the 2 key at the same time for a few seconds, and then now when you're lowering onto a landing pad, this will be easier for you. Anytime you want to get back to the default view of the ship, just press F4 and the star key on the number pad and your view will go right back to that default view. Here's my 3 different views programmed. F4 plus 1 for the better normal landing view, then F4 and star to go back to the normal view, then F4 plus 2 for my above view, then of course F4 and star to get back to the normal view. You can program more views using the remaining number keys to do things like side shots or front shots, or whichever can help you get some really cool shots like while you're quantum jumping. The camera controls are one of my favorite things about the game and make it easy to get some great screenshots. Alright, and so that's going to be it for this quick landing guide using programmed camera angles. I hope this guide helps you, and remember I offer up plenty more tips, vehicle loadouts, and reviews, not to mention I do a monthly breakdown of the roadmap. Now remember to be kind to your fellow gamer, get out there and take some cool screenshots to share with the community, and stay positive citizens.